2017, bitches! Hello, I'm Jordan, and you're not. So, 2016 has come to an end. It's been a cruel bitch of a year. We've lost a lot of celebrities, some of my friends have lost some of my family members, and I've lost one of my friends. They didn't die or nothing, they just took me off Facebook. And I'm really, really bummed about it. I ain't saying no names. I'm just saying, how do you take me off Facebook, but still love me? That makes no sense. I'm not trying to, this is Lucille. I got Lucille for like an early Christmas present for myself. I just like holding it because she's sexy. She is awesome. So today is New Year's Eve. I've been watching, of course, the New Year's Eve movie just because it's a tradition now. And later I'm going to watch New Year's Evil. It was made in 1980, like early 80s. And I'm going to do my, the best movies of 2016. Now, of course, there was a lot of other movies that I liked, but this is just kind of a top 10 list, just for the heck of it. Some of these aren't the best. I mean, these are ones that I handpicked myself, so it's not going to be some 3-hour-long masterpiece that everyone else in the world seems to love. Okay, so let's start with Captain America: Civil War. That was a really good comic book movie. It's what Batman vs. Superman should have been. Like, Batman vs. Superman, it's like 3 hours long, and it's like talking mostly, and then there's like 20 minutes of Batman and Superman fighting for like a little bit, then they fight this Doomsday. Okay? Then it ends. It could have been so much better, but it wasn't. I mean, I still like it, though. I still bought it. I mean, I'm not going to not buy it. But it was just, it could have been better. It could have been like Captain America Civil War. I mean, they actually had, like, a whole showdown. Like, they had, Captain America and Black Widow and Ant-Man and Hawkeye on one side. And then they had Iron Man and Black Panther and Spider-Man, Spooderman, and all on the other side, and they're all fighting each other, and it's like really cool, and it's like it lasts for like 15 minutes, and it's awesome. What happened? Why wasn't that in Batman vs. Superman or Batman v Superman? At least Batman vs. Superman had Negan and Maggie for like a split second, then they die. I need another drink. The next movie, 10 Cloverfield Lane, with Mary Elizabeth Winstead and John Goodman. Now, I don't really know how it fits in with the other Cloverfield movie. I mean, like, the first Cloverfield is just like I thought it was like a monster from the ocean, like the deep, like Gojira. But in this one, there's going to be some spoilers if you haven't seen 10 Cloverfield Lane yet. Okay, this one it's quite clearly aliens. So, and how does that fit in? And like, it doesn't really, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be happening all over the world, like each city or each country has like a different monster to deal with. How does it fit in? How does it work? But like, the first 80 minutes, it's really good. It's like, it feels like an old Alfred Hitchcock movie. Like, this girl is stuck in this basement. We don't know if what John Goodman says it's really true or he's just psycho. So if you haven't seen that, I would recommend it. Next, this is it's a tie. It's Deadpool and Suicide Squad. Oh, Suicide Squad. Got that for Christmas. Holy crap, how hot is Harley Quinn? I can't stand it. I can't even. But her accent was like, it's too New Jersey for me, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, she talks like this, it's like New Jersey or something, whatever, shit. But yeah, but it was good. I guess it was good because I put it on my list. I don't know why else would I. And then Deadpool was good too. You know, it's like a dirty comic book movie. Like it has fun with itself. Next, a Madea Halloween. Why? Because it has Madea on Halloween. That's awesome. Like, I'm Pumpkin Man forever, alright? I love Halloween. I have this Halloween tattoo. I'm wearing this pumpkin throwing up on New Year's Eve. And it's Madea. Hello, you know, how she's all crazy and silly. And it's on Halloween. Why would I not put it on my list? Right. Next, Rogue One. Now, I didn't love it. I liked it. I mean, it fits in pretty well with, you know, between Star Wars Episode 3 and Star Wars Episode 4. So it goes 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 7, and then 3.5. Pretty confusing. Like, they give us these characters you're supposed to kind of care about, but not really. Like, the only guy I really cared about was, what's his name? Chiru. He was blind. He was like a kung fu master. It reminded me of like those old grindhouse kung fu movies where there's like some blind kung fu master and he does kung fu mastery blind shit. It's pretty cool. Next, I want y'all to look this movie up. It's called The Barn. It was made by Justin M. Seaman. Like, I hope I'm saying his name right. It was made to look like a 1980s horror film, and they're not making fun of the 80s. It really genuinely tries to be like a movie that does take place in the 80s, and I think they did it pretty well. It even has, what's his name, Ari Lehman, from who was Jason in the very original Friday the 13th, and Linnea Quigley, is that how she was from Night of the Demons, and she was in Silent Night, Deadly Night, one of my favorite Christmas horror movies. And this is an independent, Halloween horror movie, and it's about the Boogeyman and Hollow Jack and the Candy Corn Scarecrow. Yeah, they are all released from the barn, and they all wreak havoc on this town. And then Sam and Josh kind of have to fight. I'll probably review this like a lot better like next year, but I'm just trying to give you a vague, little synopsis. Even on the side, this is not rated. They put horror on it and like Be Kind, Rewind. That really takes me back to like when I was a kid browsing the movies of Movie Warehouse, trying to find a good old horror movie to watch. I love that shit. So if you look up The Barn, B-A-R-N, Barn. Next, Why Him? With Bryan Cranston and James Franco. It was really funny. It's like a dirty version of Father of the Bride. And it takes place around Christmas, so it does count as a Christmas movie. I'm not going to give nothing away. I'm just saying it's really funny, so please go see it. Next, Yoga Hosers. Now, the first half of it, I didn't like it. I don't really think it was that great, but I put it on because it's so interesting that I had to put it on this list. Because the last half of the movie is about these little Bratzies, like literally, like they're bratwursts and they're Nazis, and they're like that big, and they go around killing people. They try to kill Johnny Depp's daughter and Kevin Smith's daughter, and they're just like, I don't know, Canadian, being all Canadian-y, and that's about all I like. It's like a sort of kind of continuation to Tusk. It takes place. It's a trilogy. I don't know how it's gonna fit, but they were in Tusk also. Those girls, and then Johnny Depp, he's in it too, and he was in Tusk. Cheers. Now, the last movie of 2016 that was clearly the best, Ghostbusters. Just to piss you off. Because it's funny. So I think The Walking Dead has been really good this year with Negan. Season 7 is my favorite. Because this was like $42 of my hard-earned money prostituting on the street. So I hope everyone had a good Christmas. I got some Walking Dead stuff. Megan got me a zombie cereal bowl. It's really awesome. I got a farting piggy bank. That one's my favorite. And I got Taxi Driver with Robert De Niro. I watched that when I was on vacation in Paducah visiting my aunt and uncle when we watched Donald Trump become the next president, and everyone was like really mad. So after that I watched Taxi Driver, and I thought it was actually really good. So I wanted it for Christmas, and I got it. And I hope Justin and I make some, and Megan, I hope we all make some new Random Roommates episodes next year. And I hope 2017 is gonna be a really good year, because we're gonna have the new Power Rangers movie, we're gonna have Star Wars Episode 8, we're gonna have Saw Legacy, we're gonna have Resident Evil: The Final Chapter, we're gonna have, did I say Star Wars Episode 8? Oh, who cares? We're gonna have The Walking Dead Season 8 next fall. It's gonna be all-out war. I just know it. If Negan dies, I'll riot. I can't even. So the next Random Roommates episode will be episode 24, and there's going to be some new changes, some new things going on to keep the story interesting and fresh. I've had a bunch of Smirnoffs to go along with my vodka. I'm totally plastered. Totally. Alright, well, I hope you all have had a good New Year's Eve. Hopefully you've had a good 2016. I hope we have an even better 2017. I'm Jordan Powell, and thank you for watching.